Hi. You know, it should come as no surprise to anyone that money makes the world go round. Just the other day online, I see that Stevie Nicks is coming to town and she's going to be playing in the fall at the amphitheater. And that's when it hit me. I said, exactly what is the name of the amphitheater? I had to actually look it up, and the correct name is the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. Now, I don't know how much they pay for the naming rights, but everyone just calls it the amphitheater. When this amphitheater was first being built, its working name was the Tampa Bay Amphitheater. But by opening in 2004, it had become the Ford Amphitheater. But in 2010, it became, now get ready for this, the 1-800-ASK Gary Amphitheater. Slides right off the tongue, doesn't it? And what an embarrassing name for Tampa. In 2013, it was changed to Live Nation, the name of the company that actually owns the venue. And they're out of Beverly Hills, California. But they want their bucks. So in May of 2013, it became the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater and has remained since. Now, come on, baby girl. When I first moved to Tampa 20 years ago, our Lightning hockey team played at, and it was such a great name, the Ice Palace. Such a great name for a venue for hockey. But that didn't last long. In 2002, it became the St. Pete Times Forum. Now, it's in Tampa, not St. Pete. It wasn't even named after our Tampa Tribune. But pretty soon those two papers merged and it became the Tampa Bay Times Forum. In 2014, Amalie Oil Company bought the naming rights and has remained Amalie Arena since then. But notice they don't keep the word oil in their name. Blessedly, nobody has messed with the name Fenway Park, but Boston Garden has not fared as well. At least they tore it down and rebuilt before the ridiculous naming began. The new garden was to be named the Shawmut Center. But just as the new building was about to be opened, they were absorbed by Fleet Bank. Now, every seat had already been stamped with the Shawmut logo. Every seat had to be changed before they opened it. So in 1995, it became the Fleet Center. All remained calm until 2004, when more bank buyouts and selling of the rights to name things, and TD Bank obtained the naming rights at a cost of $6 million a year. While this was all going on, however, from February 10th to March 13th, while this was all being worked on, bids were accepted on eBay for the right to name this garden whatever name you wanted for one day. And I thought it was a pretty cute idea. They donated all the money to charity. And of course, they had a rule it could not be obscene. So one of the two names that was rejected was the Derek Jeter Center. I don't know whether they considered that obscene or just weren't going to put a Yankees player up on the board. If I have to explain this to you then. So still today, it is the TD Garden. But did you know that the TD in TD Bank stands for Toronto Dominion? Toronto Dominion Bank is the bank I used when I lived in Toronto, Canada. It's out of Canada. So as Shakespeare would say, what's in a name?